Fox 61 News at 10 starts now.
Now at 10, a game of hockey puckering up smiles tonight. How the Hartford Wolfpack honored the fallen Bristol officers through a benefit game. Plus, the 11-month-old baby killed in Naugatuck laid to rest today. The reward being offered by the FBI as the manhunt continues for her killer. West Hartford Pride holding a vigil as the LGBTQ+ community continues to mourn the loss of those tragically killed in Colorado Springs. The Fox 61 News at 10 on the CW20 starts right now. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the CW20 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Carmen Chow. Naugatuck police are still looking for the man they say killed his 11-month-old daughter. Police tweeting out this picture of baby Camilla saying she was laid to rest in a private ceremony today. They put out an update this morning saying detectives are working around the clock alongside the FBI and state police to find 31-year-old Christopher Francis Sweeney. Naugatuck police also thanking people who have called in with tips and asking people to continue to keep an eye out and report any information. The FBI is offering a $10,000 reward to anyone with information that leads to the capture and prosecution of Francis Sweeney. The wife of fallen Bristol police officer Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte dropped the puck at the Wolfpack game tonight after her first holiday without her husband. Ahead of tonight's game, first responders played a game themselves to honor the families and the officers. Fox 61's Tony Black joins us live outside of the XL Center with the message behind the match. Tony?
Yeah, Carmen, dozens of police officers, firefighters, dispatchers, and other first responders held a preliminary hockey game here at the XL Center before the Wolfpack took the ice to honor the two fallen Bristol police officers who were killed in the line of duty in October. Now, the Wolfpack game itself started with a puck drop by one of the officers' wives.
I love hockey. I've always loved hockey. Hockey for a good cause is even better hockey.
First responders from 18 departments in Connecticut and Massachusetts laced up their skates and hit the XL Center ice to pass the puck in a prelim game Saturday, organized by number 16, Michael Elwood. He's a dispatcher in Hartford.
Immediately after it happened, I had texted one of the officers from Bristol and, sent my condolences, and his immediate response was, I want to do something. The
purpose of the play is to honor fallen Bristol police officers Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sergeant Alex Hamsey. They were killed in the line of duty on October 12th. Their names and the Bristol Police Department badge stitched onto the blue and white jerseys.
Let them know, that they're never going to be forgotten, and we'll carry on from here.
This group of men and women battles it out for different charity events. Plainville's Paula Cole came to watch her cousin, who works in Hartford's court system.
It just makes my heart warm. I love it.
It was all leading up to this. Lieutenant DeMonte's pregnant wife Laura dropped the puck ahead of the Wolfpack in Hershey Bears game.
There is no words that can really describe basically what her and her family has gone through, and for her to be able to come here tonight and do that ceremony puck drop is absolutely amazing.
All proceeds from Saturday's 50-50 raffle are being donated to the Fund the First account set up by the Bristol PBA for the families. Those participating say it was a meaningful way to help out.
It just makes us feel a lot better about coming out and supporting a team that's supporting communities, especially at times of need. The organizer of the First Responders game says tragedies like what happened in Bristol impact the whole first responders community. Now, even though it's been about a month and a half since this tragedy happened, some of those people say they hope that this support for law enforcement continues. So far, they're donating just about $2,200 to that fund. Live in Hartford, Tony Black, Fox 61 News.
Yeah, another great way to honor those officers. Thank you, Tony. And a month and a half after that tragedy in Bristol, the community is still coming together to support the family of the fallen heroes. Bell City CrossFit on Emmett Street hosted a Hero Workout of the Day event that raised money for the Heroes Fund. It included multiple different types of workouts, including some with nods to the officers' badge numbers and years of service.
Today we have a workout, a hero workout, for our two officers, Bristol police officers that were killed just down the street here. When this happened, we knew we wanted to do something to bring the community together and to help support and show our support for the Bristol police.
The event also included a raffle with a variety of items donated from other local businesses trying to support the cause. A Bridgeport man is dead after an accident on I-95 southbound in West Haven shortly after 2:30 a.m. Police say he has been identified as 35-year-old Delvon West. State police say a car was traveling in the right lane by exit 42 when a second car came speeding up and hitting the car from behind. This caused the second car to roll over, where West died on the scene. The others involved only suffered minor injuries. The highway was closed for approximately 6 hours as a result. 2 people are dead after their car crashed into a tree in Wallingford early this morning. It happened on Route 15, about a mile north of exit 66. The car veered off the road into a tree, rolling over and ejecting both passengers. 19-year-old Tajay Walsh and 22-year-old Adija Valentine both were pronounced dead at the hospital. Police are still investigating exactly what caused that crash. An early morning fire in New Haven has left 1 person dead. It happened on Laura Lane. Firefighters say they got a call just after 3 a.m. about a fire in a single-family home. They arrived to find the fire completely taking over the first floor and the roof engulfed in flames. They haven't identified the person who died. And turning now to the weather watch, not a bad day at all today. Temperatures floated in the 50s with plenty of sunshine. Definitely a good day to go outside for a walk to burn off those Thanksgiving calories. Here is meteorologist Sam Samperi joining us. Sam, good to have you join us tonight.
Well, thank you, Carmen. Always great to be with you on a Saturday evening and Sunday evening for that matter. And what a beautiful day it was. Like you said, it got into the 50s this afternoon. Hopefully you got your leaves cleaned up, the yard work done. Absolutely gorgeous. It's down in the 40s, but not too bad to take for this time of year. Now that we're past the Thanksgiving holiday, it is clear right now temperatures are going to fall off pretty quickly. Yes, and here is our next weather maker for Sunday afternoon. Unfortunately, traveling the Ohio Valley and up and down the East Coast, it's going to be a wet day tomorrow. This is not a big, huge, massive storm that's going to cause big problems. But this rain is moving quickly now in the Ohio Valley. The good news is there's no cold air around to give us any frozen precipitation or snow for a big travel day tomorrow. So overnight it's going to be clear, increasing clouds. Tomorrow morning it'll be dry, and then here comes the rain. And yeah, and I forgot to put the pause points in. It's going to rain, and the heaviest is going to be between 3 and 9 o'clock. And then overnight, you see those temperatures down in the 30s. But look what happens. We're going to get that warm surge up near 50. And yes, your Thanksgiving travel forecast, here it is. So we got dry roads tomorrow morning, but it is going to be wet tomorrow afternoon. Coming up, I'll time it all out in more detail and let you know how much will fall and what you can expect the last few days of November coming up on your Fox 61 7-day forecast. Carmen?
Sam, thank you. It's been 1 week to the day since 5 gay, trans, and straight allies were shot and killed in Colorado Springs. Earlier today, West Hartford Pride held a vigil and rally for action in honor of their memory. In attendance, Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysowitz, Senator Richard Blumenthal, and a host of queer community leaders from around the state. Organizers hope the event inspires people to stand up against anti-LGBTQ+ hate however they can.
When we learned about what happened in Colorado Springs, we very much felt that our community needed us to come together. But we wanted to do more than just a vigil. We wanted to call for action. What I want people to take away from today is not that, oh yeah, there are a whole bunch of queer people. It's that we're human beings, just like you. And all we want, all we ask for is to live.
West Hartford Pride encourages people to stand up against hate in their own way, whether it's through demonstrations or just being outspoken in daily interactions. An all-new outdoor holiday market is now open on Pratt Street in Hartford, giving you the chance to shop local as you check off that Christmas gift list. The Winter Village will run every weekend for most of December. 10 pop-up vendors are set up along the street, along with musical performers and holiday demonstrations. Visitors can also enjoy a beer garden and specials from Pratt Street's restaurants and bars. Over the course of its run, the Winter Village will feature 55 local small businesses and artisans, many of which don't have brick-and-mortar locations.
It's the only time we really get FaceTime and get the standby traffic, so it's very, very important for us.
Local community is super important to me. So yeah, it's supporting the businesses that need need the help and are trying to lift up the town and the community.
We live in the woods, and it's nice to come see some cities and some people and all the Christmas spirit that you get in a city.
The Pratt Street Winter Village is open Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. running through December 18th. Bristol's Higher Ground Christian Church spreading holiday cheer earlier today to those in need. A volunteer is participating in a drive-up Christmas toy giveaway for folks that are struggling to buy gifts this holiday season. In total, over 800 toys were distributed. And in Brookfield, an off-duty firefighter and bystander saving the life of a woman whose car went up in flames last night. It happened on Route 7 North near the Junction Road overpass just after 3 a.m. First responders arriving on scene to find two heroes, an off-duty firefighter from New York and Nicholas Perry Jr. of Brookfield. Removing the injured driver from her car, officers say without the two risking their lives to save her, she most likely wouldn't have made it. We have much more coming up on the news at 10. 2 weeks out, and investigators are still struggling to identify a suspect in the brutal killing of 4 college students, the latest out of Idaho. And a new royal biography shedding potential light on Queen Elizabeth II's final months. What the book's writer is saying she suffered from. Sam?
And Carmen, I'm tracking a storm system coming into the Ohio Valley now with rain. Coming up, I'll let you know when the rain will get here for your Sunday travel day and what you can expect this upcoming week, the last few days in November and going into the first couple of days of December. Not only do we have one, but we have 2 chances of precipitation. I'll have all the details coming up next. Stay with us, please.